welcome back to my channel. Speaking of my channel, y'all, what are we gonna call this? Call Me Cherry was obviously a very chic vlog name, but that was for Broadway.com. That was its own world, that was its own era, if you will. Now we have to figure out what we're gonna call these vlogs. I have a couple of options, and honestly, I'd love to hear what you think. I've gone back and forth and around and upside down with these options in my head and with my friends, and I can't pick. One thing about me is I'm a Libra, and that means I tend to sometimes maybe be a little indecisive. So one option is the Valence vlogs. Chic, ties it into Outsiders, still ties it into Miss Cherry. It's like a second season of Call Me Cherry, if you will. Let that sink in. Option number 2 is a little less Outsiders centered, a little less Cherry Valence centered, and more Emma Pittman centered. Why yes, with Emma Pittman. Could be chic, and also I'm actually here to listen to what you have to say as well. Do you have an idea? I love a bit of wordplay. I'm a big believer in, I think it's alliteration. Alliteration is the word I'm looking for. I used to have a Jeep and his name was Jerry the Jeep. Like, I live for that. I want to continue the icon, the legacy that was the Call Me Cherry vlogs. However, what if this goes beyond the Outsiders? I can't call it the Valence vlogs forever. Or does it have seasons? I don't know. You let me know. Put it in the comments. Message me on Instagram. Tag me in a story or something. That's honestly sometimes the best way for me to get information. One thing about me is I do watch. I do like. I've got my eyes on you. Those are my 2 options for the names. I'm adding to the list of options for names for this vlog. Someone else also said, just call me Emma. Could be chic. There's like a segue. Call me Cherry. Call me Emma. I'm also open to anything else. So please let me know what you think. You're hanging out with me this week. Let's see what is in store here at the Jacobs. What's in store in New York City. We got a heat wave coming up, so it's gonna be hot, but it's gonna be a great week. What's up, everybody? It is Soc Saturday. We just had one show, and it is a Saturday in the summer in New York City, and that means a street fair. The thing about the street fairs that I love is food close to my job, and different food than what is normally around. In between shows, eating is kind of tough to navigate because you gotta get enough fuel, but not too much that you're too full or it makes you sleepy, not enough so that the show starts and suddenly you're like, I wish I ate so much more. So I'm excited to go on a little adventure, and I thought you could come with me and we could check out some of the places. Now, I have already had 2 Peking duck bao buns, which were possibly the most delicious Peking duck experience I've ever had. I also had a vegetable empanada, and that was before the show today. But I actually think that I could be convinced / interested in having another Peking bao bun. We will see what happens. One thing about me is I always have to get fresh watermelon at these stands, especially today because it is hot. It's hot in New York City. It reminds me of home. That's how hot it is. That's real hot, okay? So I gotta get fresh watermelon. That'll be the first stop, and then we will see what other snacks await my palate to be consumed. And you're coming with me, so let's go.
Oh my god, it's me.
It's literally you. What's up, brother? Hey, brother, where were you working today?
I was at Wicked. I
Very
was at
cheap.
Gershwin. It's so big. So many parents bring their children, and they're always like, it's a great first show. No, it's not.
I would personally say it's scary.
It's terrifying.
The monkeys
so
come out and you're like,
scary.
"Ah." But anyway, to lighten up the mood, we're at the street fair. What is something that you're interested in getting for our street fair adventure?
Well, I was craving pizza when I was at the
Controversial.
store, but it's not a place that's conducive to pizza.
I mean, maybe.
I think I'm gonna have to find my own journey.
Hashtag find your grail, if you will. I just want watermelon. That's my number 1. So that's first on the list. What I got. This is summer. This is summer to me. And I won't say anything else. How do you start?
I think by eating it.
That's fire. We will be doing that. This is June.
It's not.
It is 6 o'clock and everything is closing. I'm headed back to the theater. We've got show number 2 today. Thank you, Soc Saturday. And with that, we have had our final show, Saturday night on Broadway. The audience was absolutely electric. I mean, I've been very blessed to experience electric audiences before. It's actually crazy how they kind of just keep growing, like incrementally, like especially on the weekend. Saturday night on Broadway is always absolutely crazy. And my favorite part of doing this show is doing the stage door. I think that sometimes, and it's totally fair if this is true, sometimes there's a world where that can be a little draining, because I mean, you do a whole show, you put your whole self out there, there, you're bearing, you know, whatever work you have put into this part, and you're working, you know, as much as it's what we love to do, it's also work. There is a world where sometimes going out can feel like putting on a face. Sometimes it depends on what your day's like and where your heart is at. Honestly, every single day, which is such a gift, I'm like, it's kind of blowing my mind that I'm saying this, but every single day that I go out to the stage door, I feel so happy and excited and grounded and like present. I feel so connected to the audience, which is really special. This show, this story is something that connects to people, whether it's a book that you read or a movie that you saw, or this is the first encounter. Like some people, this is their first ever Broadway show, and it shakes people, not in a bad way, but in a like rattles them right to their core, and all they want to do is share how they feel. And I love to listen. As much as I love to talk, I love to listen, and I love to take in the things that they experienced from this production, because there's been a lot of hard work and a lot of love that goes into it, and it's so cool to see it be reflected on the faces and in the words and in the hearts of the people who are at the stage door. Speaking of the stage door, this sweet girl Jessie, whose mom is from Mississippi, she lives in New York City. You're not ready. Take a minute. She made me a sweet purse! First of all, check this. It literally says cherry. She said it's the first thing that she's ever knit or crocheted. I don't remember. I'm sorry, Jessie. I think it was crochet. Look at how precious and also high fashion this is. It will be my personality. If you see me walking around like this, mind your business, or compliment me, because then I could talk about how cool and special this was. This is so sweet. I'm losing my mind. That is so thoughtful. It is so kind. It is so generous. My heart is exploding. Thank you, Jessie. Thank you so much. And now everyone gets to see your work. Cheers! Another gift I got from the stage door is these sweet friendship bracelets. I love a friendship bracelet. We as a society are in our friendship bracelet era. This one says Friday at the Drive-In, and then the other one says cherry. Beads are stunning on this. It's giving like marble. The best part of this gift, thank you so much, is I got my own Danbury on a magnet. It's amazing. Thank you. Now, what does that mean? We had our second show, and that means it's Saturday night on Broadway. We're having a Pride Snob. Woo, whoop, woo, whoop, woo. So I'm gonna go upstairs. You're gonna come with me. We're gonna have a whole moment. It's gonna be great. Here we go. Put the fans on. Cheers. It's giving, we're all hanging out having a beverage. It's giving gaming. Right. I'm gonna keep it 3,000. It is hot upstairs. So right now it says, it feels like it's 81 degrees. Yeah! And it's raining. So you know it's like that kind of hot. And we're in this building and we're on the top floor and it's warm. Now that we're all warmed up, we're gonna go to Barton's wedding party. So Barton, who plays Brill in our show, he got married yesterday. We're going to a party to celebrate Barton and his sweet wife. Come with us. This is so fun. This is so special. So, a lot has happened. Last night was such a special celebration of our cast member Barton and his wedding. What a blast. Now, I am just finished up our one and done Sunday matinee, and RJ and I are physically running to go see Titanic at City Center. So Titanic is one of my most favorite shows. I did it in college. I love the music. It's by Maurice Yeston. It's so big, it's so full, it's so emotional as well. And RJ also loves the music, and we were speaking about it. Now, the performance that is going on at City Center is a limited run, and we found out that they have a show on Sunday at 7 o'clock, so it's a quick turnaround for us, but we're gonna make it happen because we do what we love. We do what we can to see the things that we love. There we go. Fierce. Love that for me. We're running to try and eat some dinner before the show begins. I'm so excited. The cast is star-studded. Bonnie Milligan is in it, who I had the pleasure of meeting after seeing her incredible work in Kimberly Akimbo. And I think it's so cool that she's playing Victoria Clark's part that she originated on Broadway. Victoria Clark and her were in Kimberly Akimbo together, so it's such a special experience. Anyway, I wanted to update you, but now I have to run. See you in a bit. What did we just do, Colton?
We just saw the closing night performance of Titanic the musical at New York City Center Encores.
If you could attach a word with how we're feeling, what's the word you would use?
Numb. Yeah, I think no was the biggest one. I feel nothing because I felt everything for 2.5 hours.
Correct. I have nothing left to feel. Thank you, Titanic. One thing I wanted to say that I love about theater culture is fan mail. I remember having the honor of getting fan mail in my tiny Broadway debut stint at Chicago. I was there for only 3 weeks, and technically it was only supposed to be 2, but I got extended, and so I definitely didn't expect to get any sort of fan mail, but I remember receiving it and cherishing it, and it's something that I hold near and dear to me, and I have a box of fan mail in my room because it makes me feel very special and a part of the community of theater, like larger than just the New York City community. There were people that have reached out for me from other countries, from other states, so I wanted to show you some fan mail that I got today because I think it's so cute and so special. So first of all, we have this, it came with a little heart, which I loved. It's from Emily Weaver. So Emily Weaver, if you're watching this, I had to share it. I gasped at the opening. One of the things that Emily told me is that she's going to pursue theater, and I think that's really awesome, and I'm really excited for you, and I can't wait to see all of the amazing work that you do. She talks about how Cherry, the character in The Outsiders, is, and how she thought that there was more to her than on the page, and that she's been grateful that this show has given her the life that she has. And I would like to say same. I remember reading the book and feeling the same way that you did. I felt a strong connection to her, and I felt that I was a little sad that that was it. I almost wished that there was a book from her perspective of everything that goes down. I also love the way that this creative team has created her character and given her the life that she is living on this stage, because I believe that it's still so true to the book and yet so much more, which is so special. And then she sent this. Look at how special is this drawing. It's literally me. It's so sweetie. I'm gonna put it up on my wall here of special notes. This is my favorite quote. It didn't make it into the musical, but it is one that will always ring true to me. I also love the detail and the color of the hair. Can we talk about that for a minute? And then look at how beautiful is this. How pretty is that? Emily, thank you so much for your gifts. Thank you so much for taking the time to write the letter. It is read, it is received, and I am very, very grateful for it. Now, this next thing I'm about to show you might be the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I would like to shout out Nick Cabrera. That's my boyfriend. He has gotten me a couple of gifts for the Tony Awards. I have these beautiful flowers behind me, something he gave me last night, which honestly brought me to tears because I thought it was so sweet and thoughtful. It's my own little Tony, and it's Spins. It's so cute. I come to the theater today, and what is greeting me at the stage door? There's nothing that can prepare you for what you're about to see, so just take a minute and just prepare. Ready? He's got a little tail. This is what the note says. Since you're not in the Rumble, beat the out of this for your smashing success of a show. I will be in the Rumble today, and this will be my partner. I feel like he's got an advantage. Oh! I'm gonna put it back. I got an airhead! Yes! That's why Cherry's not in the Rumble. I would like to just thank you for being so willing and open to improv with me in this moment, because honestly it takes a lot of courage and strength. At the end of the day, like, it's because of you that we're even here, so thank you. That is it for this week's vlog. I had a great time hanging out with you. I mean, we went to Barton's wedding celebration, which was so special. You got to see me beat the ever-living life out of a piñata. And we got to hang out for another week, which I'm grateful for. And not for nothing, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but there are 1,000 of you out there who have subscribed to this channel, and that makes me want to, like, cry a little bit. This is so special and has become something that I never, ever even imagined. I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you so much for following me, believing in me, being interested in what I have to offer, because it's been really special to do this. I can't wait to do more, so please comment down below. Oh my gosh, I'm such a vlogger now. Comment down below and let me know some things that you want to see for the next vlog. Maybe we can do a Q&A, maybe we can do an interview with somebody in the company, or also a friend or a family member. Let me know what you want to see next, and I'll see you next time.